Hey, it's Brian Mertens, and in this video, I'm going to talk about a fun activity that people have been doing for thousands of years, and it's something that most people don't do nearly as much in modern days as we used to, but it's a great way to connect with nature and learn about your local environment. You know, it's simple, it's easy, it's fun for all ages, and it's all about getting outside to eat some sweet, wild, juicy berries. And, it's kind of interesting because most people probably don't really think too much about how something as innocent and recreational as berry picking could actually be a really great way to very easily do some high quality covert nature education. But when you stop and realize that, most people don't get nearly enough time outside to develop meaningful connections with the environment, and B, berry picking is just one of those activities that's just really good at motivating people to get outside. It creates this very unique opportunity for you to use berry picking as a doorway to learning about other things in nature. And that's because, picking berries is not just about picking berries. Actually, there's a whole world of environmental knowledge that is able to start seeping in when you just get outside in the field and do something fun and engaging with an edible plant, because it teaches you about the entire ecosystem in which your edible berries exist. There are other plants that will live in that same plant community as your wild blueberries or strawberries or whatever it is that you're eating. It exposes you to patterns and colors and shapes that your brain has to now sort out, and it gets you to pay attention and use your awareness in ways that the modern concrete jungle just doesn't get you to do. So at the most basic level, if all you do is get outside to eat some berries, that's really all that's required, and you're going to notice shifts in how you relate to your local environment just as a result of doing that one simple thing. But if you want to move on to the advanced level of berry picking, here's some other things to think about. First, the quality of your experience will be determined by the quality of your awareness. So, yes, nature naturally has the innate ability to tug on your sensory acuity and get you to notice new things, but if you also put some conscious intention behind the experience, then you'll really multiply the benefits that you receive. So the berry picking might be like your main excuse to get outside, but then you can use that as an opportunity to expand your awareness. So don't just look for berries, look around at everything. Notice the other plants and the trees and the bird activity. Notice the weather and listen to the sounds of the land. Always look for ways to expand your awareness outwards. You'll get much more out of the experience by doing that. The second little tip that I have here is that diversity is the secret to faster discovery. So what I mean by that is don't just limit yourself to one type of berry. I know in my landscape, there are at least 5 different common types of berries that fruit at different times of year in different types of landscapes. And, some of them are in wet, swampy locations. Some of them grow on south-facing hillsides in the forest. Some of them grow in open fields. So you just get a better experience by learning a few different types and paying attention to which ones are flowering and fruiting at different times of year. And in your area, there probably are a few different types of berries that can give you a wider range of opportunities to explore and include different colors and tastes in your diet. So it'll be a deeper experience by expanding the diversity of your berry picking adventures. And then the final little tip that I want to share with you when it comes to berry picking is that anytime you take something from nature, it also opens up a really great opportunity for you to actually leave things better than you found them. So I'll just leave you with the question of, how can you actually care for your local berry patches? Are there places where you can open up a bit more light and let the plants thrive more? Is there, trash and old bleach containers or whatever lying around that you could clean up? Could you perhaps even transplant some of the crowded bushes to another part of the land and get another fruit patch established somewhere else? And that is another great way way to just enhance the experience and learn more from your adventures with berry picking. So there you go. That's how you can use berry picking as a path to nature connection. My favorite berry is the good old blueberry. I'd love to read in the comments, what is your favorite berry? And I will talk to you next time.